Babysitting is a tough job, but imagine if you, and you alone, were in charge of 308 screaming children, split into groups, all heckling one another. Well, that would make you the king of the daycare, or as we call it, the Speaker of the House of Commons. Welcome to Kingsmere, the one-time residence of Canada's longest-serving and most eccentric Prime Minister, Mackenzie King, and now the official residence of Canada's Speaker of the House of Commons, Peter Milliken. Peter?
Rick.
How are you?
I'm well. How are you doing?
Very well. Thank you for having me here.
Glad you're here.
So you're the Speaker of the House.
This is it.
Now, what number Speaker are you?
34.
Number 34. You're living the dream.
Absolutely.
You are. Now, many people might know this, but the official record of the House of Commons, of course, is Hansard. And in the old days, before computers, it was like printed up.
Yes, that's
and
right.
you subscribed to Hansard at the age of 17.
Yeah, maybe even younger.
I mean, I'm not saying you're a freak or anything. It's just an odd thing for a young man to do.
Well, I suppose.
I've sat there in the House of Commons and watched Question Period, and God forbid, I mean, I like it when the place goes up. I mean, I enjoy that from a purely theatrical point of view.
The Right Honourable Prime Minister has the floor. We'll have a little order.
Yes. But even myself, who enjoys chaos, you do look over and you see those grade 8 classes, and you kind of go like, oh my God, look at this, because the teachers are keeping the kids in line, and by and large, the grade 8s keep it in check. Why can't our MPs do that?
Well, there's just, it's a lot bigger than a grade 8 class. How many grade 8 classes have 300 students in them?
Oh, in these days, a lot of them.
No.
I'm lobbying for you to throw people out.
I see.
That's what I want to see more of. Can we take a look inside the house?
Yeah, absolutely. So this is the house.
This is fantastic.
Isn't it beautiful? This is Mackenzie King's desk.
And you get to use it.
Absolutely.
And you have a nicer house than the Prime Minister.
Well...
What a country we live in. Mackenzie King was a bit of a spooky character, so lots of odd things happen in this house. So can we see some of those areas?
Yes, you can check out the bed he died in. You can see the room he died in.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And he used to go into the closet and lie on the floor and have seances, and he would discuss matters of state with his dead mother and dog.
I see.
Dog being dead as well.
I see.
So can we look at that as well?
I don't know which.
Have you ever had a seance?
No.
Oh.
Have you?
What, you never, like, you know, kick back and try to reach Kurt Cobain or anything?
Who?
Are you going to the convention in Montreal?
No, I have to give that a miss. I may go to Montreal, though. I don't know, but I think I might go, but I can't go to the convention.
Mackenzie King is a Volpe delegate.
So this is the bed Mackenzie King died in right here.
Look at that.
Isn't that impressive?
Have they changed the sheets?
I hope
so. It's a single bed.
Absolutely. There's two of them. It's a matching pair, and he bought these at a hotel in London, apparently. He really liked them and decided that's what he wanted.
Now, he was a shopaholic. He would go to London and buy, like, he bought ruins and stuff. He would buy piles of rocks, right?
I'm not sure he bought them.
He would see something that was a ruin.
Or something was being torn down.
And he would say, I want that.
Yes.
And then he would just have it shipped up here.
I guess so, and assembled. And this is one of them. I believe this came from a bank in Ottawa. The bank was being torn down.
Who would think of doing such a thing?
Mackenzie King.
He was a little mad that way.
Eccentric.
Eccentric.
This was from the United Kingdom, and those were the Speaker's arms, some Speaker's arms from the Palace of Westminster. And I believe that piece came from England as well. But it's very attractive, and these are very popular areas. People have weddings here and stuff, I think. This is what I've heard.
Of course. Why not?
Why not?
You know, I could picture two lesbians getting married right there. They would look lovely. Okay, is this normal that we would see deer this close on the front lawn?
Yeah, it's quite common.
What if she turns and attacks us?
I don't think that's likely. I think
it would make for good TV.
But this is close.
This is really close. I've been close to a polar bear before.
Have you?
Yes.
It didn't take a bite.
They'll eat your arm, but these, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. They don't like...
We'll let them go. We don't want to bother the poor deer. We'll get letters.
The poor deer.
The poor deer.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for the tour.
Pleasure. I'm delighted you're here.
And you have to race off to Question Period.
Absolutely.
Put on your robes like a superhero.
Yeah, well...
Do you put on the robes here and then drive like Mom dropping the kids off to school in her housecoat?
Not normally.
Okay, well, enjoy Question Period.
I will. I'm looking forward to it.
And throw someone out for me.